Hi everyone, welcome to TND Learning YouTube channel where we are learning SAP SD. If you are having any doubt, you can put on the comments, and at the same time you can send me on this number 9792728764 the WhatsApp message also. I will check and I will try to reply all your queries. So already we have studied about the order type. In part 1 and part 2 we have understood what is the T code to open the order type control, which is VOV8, and we have understood apart from VOV8 you can open the order type from the SPRO also, and if you are opening with SPRO then you have to follow this path, and once it is opened then it can be altered from change view to display view, and from display view to change view from this icon. This specs and pencils will help that, and we have understood that if we want to open then we have to select it and we have to click on this display icon, or another way is just double click on the desired order type. For example, I want to open this, then I will double click on here, either here or here. In these two fields if I will double click, then that order type will get opened. We have also understood that if we are opening through VOV8 and we want to open the OR order type, but in the screen it is not visible, for example this 01 double A here it is written, or there will be multiple options till the end of this screen, but your desired order type OR is not there, then with the help of the position you can open that order type. Already we have covered that in part 1 and part 2, and in those videos we have covered what is SD document category, what is this code, what is its description, what is use of the sales document block. See, what is usage of the sales document block? Actually, if this OR order type is not in use, for example it has started in 2021, it means a company has implemented SAP as ERP software, and at that time for example they have started the OR order type. Now they want that this order type will not be used further, then instead of deleting it from the VOV8, the best way is to block it. Here it can be blocked. We have understood what is the number range. In the number range, what is the difference between the internal and external number range? Internal number range is the case which creates order number from the system. External number range is the case in which order number is getting created for the document manually by user, right? What is item number increment and what is sub item number increment? We have understood this also with the example of the computer. For example, computer is the main item, then we are counting all the main items by giving the serial number, for example 10, 20 is for example mobile. That way we have understood. And if there are parts in these main products, for example in computer there are monitor, there are keyboard, then these can be having the number sequence from 11 means plus 1 here, 10 plus 1 11, right? 11 plus 1 12. That way it can be serialized, while main item can be serialized by adding 10. How it is adding with 10 or how it is adding with plus 1 means main item plus 10 and sub item plus 1, because in the item number increment, for example I have given the 10 here which is right now in this screen also, and if I have given in the sub item right here plus 1, then that way it behave. We have studied what is the reference mandatory. So in reference mandatory we have understood, for example you want to create the order, then this order can be separately created means individually created, or it can only be created once quotation document is there in background of OR, means OR creation with reference to quotation document. How this requirement can be met? This requirement can be met by reference mandatory options. And there is another important field, what is check division, what is item division. So item division gives the priority division of the from the material master in order document actually, and check division says that system will check whether at header level and item level division are different, and it is different how it will behave. We have understood what is probability. In probability we are saying, for example, 100 customer has come and for them they had created 100 quotations, but out of 100 order is coming for only 90 customers. 10 customers are not giving the order, only they are asking for quotation only, means 100 quotation has been created, against that 90 order is only getting created. So out of 100 quotation only 90 orders are getting created. So this is actually 90 out of 100, it means 90%, right? In this example 90% is the conversion rate actually. So that is probability here. We have understood what is read info record. Actually in master data there is one kind of master data is customer material info record, wherein a material code of client can be mapped with material code of SAP. This is the facility. In the master we can map. So this read info record actually what does? It says, do you want this order type to behave in a way that it will check the created customer material info record, or you don't want. If you want, you can check it. If you don't want, you have to keep it as blank only. We have understood what is check credit limit. In HANA only we use D, which is automatic credit check. That also in detail we have understood. What is check customer reference? In this we have understood, like customer is giving the order, purchase order, you can say that purchase order has some document number, that is for example 1001. Another order, another customer has given 1002. Third customer came, they have given the purchase order of 1003. Now against this 1001 purchase order of the customer, you are creating as a sales order for you, right? That sales order, if that is OR, then there is facility whether you want to check customer reference duplicacy or not. If you want to check the customer reference duplicacy, then you have to select here the options that we have covered, right? If you don't want, just have to keep it as blank. For example, if fourth customer came and he has given the purchase order of 1004, then again the fourth order is created. See, this is first order, this is second order, that is third order, and non fourth order. Now as user, after 10 days, for example 1005 order has come, but by mistake while creating the order SO5, sales order 5, you are entering customer reference as 1001 only, or 1002 only, or 1003 only, or 1004 only, for which sales order has already been created. In that case, system can check and tell you, boss, for this customer reference already order, for example number 1 or order number 2 or order number 3 has been created. So that is the usage of check customer reference. Now let us understand in this part the other important fields. Now next field is enter PO number. What is usage of enter PO number and where it is? In VOV8 you can see this is the enter PO number, right? So what is the usage of it? That while OR order is getting created, system can check that in PO number there is data or it is not. If it is not there, then system can give the error message that we can use here with help of enter PO number. So this is the screen of create order. Description of OR is already we have seen standard order, right? So this description is coming on top. So this is overview screen of order. Actually here after order you can see this is the overview, right? So in this order you can see three types of screen. First one is overview, you can see here. Second is header. Third is item. Okay, and in this you can see this is the customer reference field. Okay, where PO number can be entered, which we had studied in the examples, like customer has given the order of 1001, then 1001 will be entered here. Customer has given the order of 1002, then 1002 can be entered here, right? So this enter PO number can check that this customer reference has been filled or not. If it is filled, then system can check whether you want to give the error or you want no reaction. That way it can be used, right? We have talked about structure of the order, right? I had said like order is being created, then there is two part. This is the header part, this is the item part. These are the parts which you are seeing here. Even this part also is being called as header part, right? So in header you can see sold to party means customer, ship to party means customer again, and I have talked about the customer reference, and we will talk about now delivery block, billing block. In this video we will talk this, right? So these are the fields which are on header part. And another part from here which is showing here in the white background, this one is the item part, where for example which I said that computer, then monitor, material we are giving here, right? So actually computer and monitor is not coming here. Here M1 and M2 the code is coming, and description of those M1 and M2 computer and mobile will come here in the item description. Item is material or product, right? Material, item or product, these all are same, right? So this is the item part. So this is the structure of the order. Actually one more is there apart from this header, item, one more is there, schedule line. So how schedule line screen looks like? You have to select any one material by clicking on here, and you have to click on this icon, right? Then another screen will open, okay, that is schedule line. So if you are talking about structure of order document, then there are three parts. One, header, where customer reference, these fields are there, and item where material description and other is there. Then last, schedule line. So schedule line is place where confirmed quantity, confirmed date is noted down, on which this confirmed quantity material will be delivered to the customer. Header part, item part, schedule line. Schedule line stores what? Confirmed quantity, delivery date. In schedule line there are three main informations related to sales, related to shipping, related to billing. That also we will learn fully about the schedule line in other video, right? Like order or any order has control in VOV8, same way schedule line has its own control, that we will learn. Now we have come to another section of this VOV8, that is transaction flow. So let us see the first field, which is screen sequence group. What is a screen sequence group actually? So you can see screen is there, right? Screen is that which we seen, for example order screen. This is order screen, right? This order screen has fields in header, in item, in schedule line, right? So for example in header there is 10 fields, in item for example 15 fields, in schedule line for example 8 fields. So each fields are written in, are arranged in sequence, like you can see here in this screen. There is a display range, then functional code, then F code, then quotation, then outline, then message, then product attribute message. So this is the sequence, how it is coming. This is coming from the screen sequence group. So in the order screen also there is sequencing of the fields in each part of the screen, right? Each part means header part, item part, schedule line parts. There are certain sequence of the fields. It has one code. For example, AU it is written. See, AU is the code for the sales order. So this is the screen sequence group. You don't have to do nothing. Just you should know that what is screen sequence group. This order has this type of screen, and there are arrangements of these fields. So this is how being sequenced. This is being sequenced on basis of this screen sequence group. See, this controls which screen you see during particular transactions. For example, creating quotation. Just right now we are checking in order creation. So AU is there, so accordingly fields are there, right? See, there are other options. For example, inquiry and quotation. This kind of there is one arrangement. where fields are arranged, right? There are certain fields, some fields you will find in inquiry, but the same fields you will not find in the order. For example, there are out of for example 100 fields, and 5 fields will not be used, will be additional fields in the sales order, and that will not be the inquiry, and the sequencing of the fields in the sales order will be different. Here it will be different. The count of the fields in this will be different. Here it will be different. Here it will be different. So this is screen design. Okay, so this is the usage of the screen sequence group. Another is display range. Here you can see option UALL, right? So what is usage of the display range? Actually you can specify here that system displays the main item or sub items, right? So main items and sub items already we have understood, like with example of computer and its component. So here it is main item which I am saying here. The monitor and keyboard and other things are its sub items, items that are dependent. So you can see here we have option of UALL, means all items should be visible. What does it mean, all items should be visible? Means here in these lines all items will be visible. Okay, like 10th M1, 11, for example M1 underscore 01, 12 M1 underscore 02. So what is this M1? M1 is computer. M1 underscore 01, the part of this material which is monitor, keyboard, in the same way. So there is this is the first option which says all display range, right? Another possibility is like only main item is being visible, sub items is hidden, not required. Means customer or user doesn't want to see all the items here in the order, right? Because see the visibility here, why customer may be looking for only main item, because visibility are less. Means this is the size of a screen, all things you cannot keep here, right? So some things are hidden, so if you want to see in the detail, that you can also see. So customer wants only main items is required. Now customer can also say that I don't want to see the main item, I want only sub items. Automatically I will understand that I have what is the main item. For example M1 underscore 01, this is the code in a way I have defined that from this 01 02 I will understand that these are the sub items, and M1 is written in a way for both my items. You can see I automatically I will understand that this is the computer. So I don't want to see main item, I want only sub items here. There are 3 ways which we have discussed here. So here it is written the same way. All items you want to see means main item and sub item. You want to see only main item, you want to see only sub items. So for example in OR from SAP by standard it is selected UA all, means all items. Means in this case if you will not change it, then while you will create the order from the order type OR, you will see the computer also, you will see its a monitor also, you will see its keyboard also, right? This is the usage of display range. Now other field is this incompletion procedure. So what is this incompletion procedure? Let us understand this in this order only. For example this is the order screen, right? In this order I say customer reference field, if it is means it is mandatory, I can select this is the mandatory. If it is not maintained, system will not allow to save the order. You have to understand this very carefully. Okay, I can say along with this payment term also is another field which is again mandatory. Okay, I can say this is the third field, material code, this is also mandatory. I can say this quantity is also mandatory, and rest, for example rest other fields are not mandatory. If you maintain or not maintain, I don't have any issue, right? But if these 4 fields are not maintained, then I don't want to save the order. Okay, I want error that mandatory fields are missing. There are other possibilities also. Okay, we can do with the incompletion procedure. Okay, so these are the rules for different fields. So this is example of, for example, rule 1, and another way there is another rule I am creating. So these rules are called here procedure. What is called procedure? Because it is checking the completion of the document. That's why it checks incompletion actually. So this is called the incompletion procedure. Which incompletion, for example, rule 1 incompletion, rule 2 incompletion you want to assign, that you will read in detail in the incompletion procedure while you will watch the incompletion procedure video also. For example, 11 is the code which has some rules and says these many fields, n number of fields are mandatory, and for example 10 number of fields are optional, and that way we can define the rule, and rule has code of 11, okay, which is written here. See, here is the code, here is the description. I have given the name of this 11 rule as standard order, means this has to be assigned in the standard OR, so it is assigned here by SAP. As per requirement of client, you can do and alter these rules by having your own codes, for example Z1, Y1, okay. So SAP suggests actually whatever code, new codes you are creating anywhere in SAP, you should start with either Y or Z, so that easily you can understand these are the standard coding and these are the customized as per requirement of the customer, for example which I said Y1 and Z1. So how many incompletion procedure by SAP standard is there? For example, this is 11 for standard order, 10 is for inquiry and quotation, and you can say here 14 is the for credit memo, 15 is the for debit memo. These are the incompletion procedure, standard is incompletion procedure. So here see, incompletion procedure in the sales document, at header level you can do create, at item level you can create. I'm talking about the structure of document, right? In header level and in item level you can do, at in the order at schedule line level also you can do, which we had seen where schedule line it is. Actually we have understood. In customer you can, in customer master, vendor master, these are the partner, right? These are the partner. There you can create the incompletion procedure. And delivery header, delivery item, delivery documents header, delivery documents item, there you can assign incompletion procedure. We will see in the details, right? If you talk more, so for example I have selected here in the group sales document header, and in the sales document header I have selected the procedure. So procedure you can see the 11 is there, right? In 11 what all fields is mandatory and all, if I will select this and double click on these fields, then in fields we can see the document date, document currency, customer reference, Incoterms, terms of payment, pricing date. These are, for example, either it is warning, for example this is the warning, in this case is error, that we can define. We will see in details, okay. So let us come to other field, which is quotation message. Here you can see here quotation message there. So what is the usage of the quotation message? Already we have understood that the flow of process in order to cash is the it starts from inquiry to quotation, then order, then delivery, then multiple times we have studied this, then billing, right? After this payment, and before it accounting document also, right? So but mainly from inquiry to billing, you as SD consultant has to know more. So while you are creating the order, before it you can assign ki quotation is there or not, right? In reference mandatory. Now quotation message is usage of, what is the usage of the quotation message? So actually quotation message checks that while you are creating the order, definitely you are creating for some customer, right? That customer either has already some quotation which is not yet ordered. For example, what I had said, 100 quotations has been created, against 190 orders are only created, but still there are 10 customers for which 10 orders, for example, are left still to be created. The order means 10 customer is still left to create the order against those quotations. So system can check that for this customer for which you are going to create the order, whether already has open quotation or not. That you can check at header level, you can check at item level, you can ignore by keeping it as blank. Right now it is blank only, right? You can check at header level and copy if it is unique, right? What does mean by this? For example, in system already one quotation is there, quotation number Q1, okay, and this quotation is for customer 1 and quotation is of material M1, okay. This is one quotation document, okay. Now same customer C1 wants to create order document of material M2, okay. So if there is check up quotation message at header level, then what will happen? System will check at header level and say that C1 is the customer in this order, and in the quotation also C1 is there. It means there is duplicacy. He will find duplicacy. This is the header. And what is the item? Once you will select the item option, then system will check this is the customer is the same, but system will focus on this material item level. Material is the same or not. So it will find that quotation is created for the M1 material, but order is getting created of M2 material. It means there is no duplicacy. Duplicacy is not there. So quotation message check will find that there is no duplicacy. So this is difference between the header and item, right? So if system will check at header level, it will check the customer only. If system will check at item level, system will check material and customer both. If system is finding the unique quotation at header level and or item level, then it will directly copy that quotation into order. But if it will find more than one, then it will give the selection list and it will give the option to you that which quotation you want to copy in this order. That way quotation message can be used. What is document pricing procedure? So this is grouping of documents. Grouping of documents. How grouping? Grouping of documents by giving one number, for example 01, or I can give A, I can give B. So for example, these are the options of the document pricing procedure. I can assign this 01 to order type OR also and OR1 also or CS also. So n number of order type I can use for this document pricing procedure. Or another case, for OR I will use 01 document pricing procedure. For OR1 I will use 02 pricing procedure. For CS I will use, for example, A. So what I am doing with document pricing procedure, I am grouping the order types. Okay, once I will group, how I will use it, now let us understand that. For example, I assigned 01 in OR, then 01 in OR1 again. There is two order type, OR and OR1. Third example is CS. In this I am assigning, for example, 02. Let us take this much only. Now I will say that wherever in order type, for example in OR and OR1, if it is 01, I will use a pricing of 10 rupees for material M1. Then for this after price I will have 1 rupees discount here. So what is document pricing procedure? Document pricing procedure, actually this is just code, okay, which will be used in the determining the pricing procedure. Which pricing procedure has to come into picture while we are creating order with this order type OR. So which pricing procedure is getting used? Actually document pricing procedure is not only one criteria, there is sales area is also there, customer pricing procedure is there also. So with combination of these three, the pricing procedure gets determined. So one is out of these three, one is document pricing procedure, which is getting assigned here in order type. Okay, so we will read this about this in pricing procedure video. If you will watch that, then you will understand what is the actual usage of this document pricing procedure. Now another field is alternate document type 1 and alternate document type 2. Means what I am saying, I have created order doc in VOV8, I have created order type OR, I have created order type OR1, order type OR2 for three different purposes. For example, I say there are certain conditions when I will create order in, there is condition 1, when for the same customer I will create the order in OR, there is condition 2, when condition 2 will be there, then I will use OR1 order type instead of OR. But I want that system should automatically select when condition 1 is there, system will take OR only, but if condition 2 is there, then system will take OR1 automatically, and if condition 3 is there, then OR2 system should take automatically. Then this we can do in user exit. There is user exit, another topic. If you will see the video of user exit in my channel, then you will understand that also. In user exit means here we write a program, a logic in a way, okay, which is not in SAP standard. Okay, for example, I have given this scenario, condition 1, condition 2, condition 3, then these different order types has to be assigned. So we can put the code, but apart from code, we should write here also that for this order type OR, I will be having in one case alternate sales document type as OR1. Here I will take alternate condition type OR2. This is the usage of this alternate sales document type, right? OR1, OR2. Where I am assigning this OR1, OR2? Here in VOV8 order document type OR. So in different three situations I can use either OR or OR1 or OR2, and that too we don't have to do manually. System will automatically understand when to take OR, when to take OR1, when to take OR2. What is the usage of using different order types? So this is all are the orders only, for example, but we are using it in different cases to segregate different process of business, okay, which helps in reporting. As many as segregations you are having clearly in the system, in same clarity you can see the report, right? So it will be helpful after implementations. Once real time this system, SAP system, will be used in your company where you are implementing. So this is the usage of it one. So this is the usage of alternate document type 1 and alternate document type 2. Now we have already understood in part 1 and part 2 what is the delivery type, right? So let me explain here again. As we know, the process is starts from, for example, from order to delivery, then billing. Then I had told this order has its own order type which is controlled at VOV8, but this order, against this order, if delivery document is getting created, then what will be the delivery document type? Because delivery is also a document, then definitely it will be having delivery document type. For example, LF is the standard one. So we can assign in the VOV8 OR document type LF. Okay, like it is maintained here. So it is saying once with reference to order delivery is getting created, then LF is the delivery type which system takes automatically LF. No need to give delivery type at time of delivery creation. Same way in this we can create the billing type also, because this is billing is also document. If it is document, then it will have billing type, and billing type standard one is F2. You can see in billing section billing type is assigned here F2. So billing can be created either with reference to delivery, then in that case billing type is F2. Now billing can be created with reference to order also. There are some cases if billing is created with reference to this order, in that case again F2, or I can assign F1 or any other billing type as per requirement. If there is process of intercompany, if there is intercompany billing for this order type, then we can assign the intercompany billing type, which is IV, for which description is the intercompany billing, right? Now what is the usage of here delivery block and billing block, that let us understand. So this is a delivery block, right? So in delivery block there is option 01 as credit limit, 02 as political region, 03 as bottleneck material. In the same way we can create more delivery block region. How to create the delivery block region, that also we will learn in other video, that is also available in my channel. Okay, so these are already defined. Here you can assign delivery. Usage of delivery block is that if we are assigning any delivery block here, okay, then automatically once order will be created, for example order, this order type OR for which we are studying here, if I have assigned for example delivery block as 01, then what will happen, system will not allow to create the delivery until and unless in order I will go to delivery block and remove it as blank. So it means order can be created in the system, delivery cannot be created without checking order. Why it is there? Because there are cases, for example a company says if any customer is giving the order, right, then company says I will not deliver until and unless one superior authority, for example in company I am working at L1 level, okay, and above me my manager is there who is supervising me. So he has given me the authority to create the order, but at the same time he has said you have authority to create the delivery, but you cannot create delivery without asking me that this order has come in the company and it has to be delivered. So please check this order and let me know if and approve it or reject it. That way he can do. So for example if I have created it as a delivery block, then my manager will come to see this order in his system. He will see that this order is eligible to do the delivery or not. If it is eligible, he will remove the delivery block in order, and then I can create the delivery, right? So this is the usage of the delivery block. Same way usage of billing block is also there. Okay, means I am user, I can create the order, and for example I can create the delivery also, and I have not in this. Once I will create the order OR, then there is not delivery block, that's why I am able to create the delivery. Okay, now I want to do the billing, but I cannot do the billing because in order itself billing block is there, billing block is there. Okay, once my manager who is above me, he will see that this order is eligible for billing or not. He checked that order is eligible for the billing, then what he will do, he will remove the billing block, okay, and then billing will be allowed. But at the same time he checked and found that this order is not eligible for billing, means customer is defaulter or anything is there due to any reason, okay, means already customer has taken too much orders but the reason is of blocking the billing is that he pays with delayed payments are there, so he is not releasing it. Any reason can be there, right? So he will not remove the billing block, then I cannot create the billing also. So every company has some authority, right? I cannot do everything. My manager has another responsibility, he can do that, and he also cannot do his for example, director is there, he takes another uh, he has another level of authority, right? So that's why this delivery block and billing block are there to have a control on the process, right? So if we are putting the delivery block in order, this is the field where delivery block is there, will come. Okay, for example, in order I have given the delivery block at 01, then 01 will come here. Then at the time of approval, my manager will come here in this drop down, and there is a blank option also. He will do it blank, then I can deliver it. Again, if there will be a billing block, as we have seen, so this billing block is the field here. In for example, I have given the 01 billing block, then it will be blocked by with 01 code. Now manager has said, okay, you can do the billing. He is approving that. He will click on this drop down and he will select the blank option, and now with this blank option he can release the order for billing. Okay. These are some important fields in order type. If you are knowing this, then this is making you master in order type control, right? Apart from this, if you will see, there is the option of the immediate delivery. It is getting used in a case, for example, order is created and you can say to the system that once order is saved, then at the same time delivery also get created, no need to create this manually, then this is immediate delivery option is there. This is the field shipping condition, so this is again the code like 01 02 is there. Okay, so this is being used, okay, in different cases. Like I say I will deliver with the shipping condition 01, for example, this is the standard field. This shipping condition is used in other determination also, like shipping point determination. While you are creating the delivery, shipping point has to be determined. So this shipping condition is one of the parameter to determine the shipping point. While you are creating delivery, then this route is one thing, okay, through which route this material will go to the customer, that gets determined, and that has its determination procedure. There are other uses also, we will read in detail more. So related to shipping, there are the load time in days, there is a proposed delivery date, these fields are also there. We will understand once we will study about the delivery and shipping. So this is all in order type control. Important fields, you should be handy with the sales. What is sales document category, what is sales document block, what is number range, what is internal, what is external, what is item number increment, what is sub item number increment. I hope you have understood all these. What is reference mandatory, what is item division, what is read info record, what is check customer reference, what is inter PO number, then what is probability, what is credit limit, what is check division, what is screen sequence group, display range, incompletion procedure, right, document pricing procedure, quotation message, then delivery type, delivery block, immediate delivery, shipping condition, delivery related billing, right, order related billing, intercompany billing type, billing blocks. So these are important fields. If you are knowing this, then this is great for you to start your career. in SAP SD on this topic at least. So in these three parts we have understood all important fields of order type for which T-code is the VOV8. I hope you have understood it and now you don't have any doubt. If you have any doubt, these three parts you can watch many times. As many times you will watch it, you will get more confidence, you will understand more, and in SAP there is beauty that every time you read these fields you come to know a new thing. So thank you for watching, and I request if you feel that this content is helpful for you, please like, it motivates me to create more videos, and I request please share with the needful and share channel. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe my channel TND Learning, a trusted platform for SAP SD learning. Thank you friends, we'll see in other video to learn more about SAP SD.